Ladies and gentlemen, another court ruling siding with Donald Trump. Here you have an article from NBC News. Court says Congress can get some, but not all the Trump documents it seeks. The ruling was the latest development in the ongoing effort by the House Oversight Committee to enforce a subpoena issued to Trump's accounting firm. Here's the issue with what's going on with Donald Trump. He doesn't have a voicemail or emails or a lost laptop or private servers with top secret intelligence on those servers, okay? You have top secret intelligence on private servers with Madam Secretary. So Clinton had literally servers outside of the United States government, managed to transfer top secret and classified data onto those servers. That is not legal. That is a criminal endeavor right there, okay? James Comey, Inspector Clouseau, stated, we couldn't find intent. Everyone at the Federal Bureau of Investigation, everyone on the planet who's familiar with, who has a modicum of knowledge pertaining to technology, understands that transferring top secret and special access program intelligence and classified data from secure government networks onto servers outside of the United States government is a criminal act, okay? And or it's sanctioned by the president, or there's something going on where you're breaking laws. It's not legal, and furthermore, it's not really possible, but it happened. Trump doesn't have that. Trump didn't have, and I want a Hillary Trump 2024 or Hillary Clinton DeSantis 2024, but Trump doesn't have that. Trump doesn't have a lost laptop with incriminating emails with corporations and billionaires asking for favors with emails like, how can you use your influence on the company's behalf? And then favorable treatment to the people who asked for the favorable treatment. He doesn't have, and money flow and hundreds of millions of dollars in deals connected to his post as president within those emails. And a voicemail from Joe to Hunter proving that he lied to the American public about knowing about Hunter's business deals. Anyway, Trump doesn't have this. What the House Oversight Committee wants is information from Trump's accounting firm, which now they're not going to get. They wanted a whole lot of information. They're not going to. The court sided with Trump. The NBC News article says court says Congress can get some, but not all the Trump documents it seeks. They're not getting the documents that they want. They're getting only certain documents which Trump is okay with. Then again, it's not a matter of Trump being okay with it or, there's a treasure trove of criminal activity. He hasn't committed a crime. They're not actually investigating a crime. They're investigating what they think Trump could have possibly done, which is exactly what the Mueller probe was about. So Watergate was a break-in. People, especially presidential historians who should know better, they try, or people from the Watergate era, they try to correlate Trump to being worse than Watergate. But see, Watergate was an actual break-in. The court today said, you can only get a certain amount of documents. You're not going to get everything you want from Trump because there's no crime that he's committed that you're investigating. What the House Oversight Committee, and James Comer is going to be the chairman of the House Oversight, investigating Hunter endlessly and impeaching Joe, along with Jim Jordan, who will be the chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, and the House Intel Committee will be in Republican hands. So it's going to be completely different. Republicans will investigate Democrats, but they'll actually have something to investigate. They'll have hundreds of millions of dollars in business deals, emails, voicemails, bank 150 suspicious financial transactions. Okay, so you'll have all of this stuff. Okay? I mean, you'll have an actual, criminal activity you're investigating. And so the rebuttal might say, well, you know what? It's not criminal to just have emails showing that other countries and other billionaires and other corporations want favors from Hunter. Okay, that might not be criminal, but it is a crime, though, to use the United States government to enrich yourself. And there's the evidence there. Okay, there's anything that they're pointing to other than a New York Times article, which the New York Times and the Washington Post and MSNBC and CNN and all the public relations monstrosity that we're seeing today is an extension of the Democratic Party. They don't like Trump. That's it. They don't like him. They just want to investigate him because they think he's capable of anything. They don't have emails or business deals or top secret intelligence on servers. Okay, they don't have pay-to-play schemes like quid pro quo schemes. Like you don't have a person like Tony Bobulinski or Douglas Campbell. These are informants or these are business associates coming out saying, "Oh yes, Trump traded the presidency to enrich himself." Okay, he didn't force out a prosecutor the way Joe did, and then the apoplectic rebuttal is, "Oh my God, there's no evidence he forced." Well, no, we didn't have those emails back then, now did we? He forces out a prosecutor who was going to investigate the company that was paying Hunter, and then there are emails from the company asking Hunter to do them a favor. Gee, it's not that difficult, okay? You have a direct correlation to criminal activity or corrupt activity. You have the favor that was done by Joe, and you have the request for the favor from the emails sent to Hunter. And you have a business associate saying, "Oh yeah, that's what the agreement was all about." Or that's how they do business. So you have all of that. With Trump, you have nothing. So you have a situation where if there were no limits to Congress's ability to drown a president in burdensome requests the minute he leaves office, Congress would perhaps use the threat of a post-presidency pile-on to try and influence the president's conduct while in office. There you go. Okay, so they're not going to give all the documents that Congress wants, but they only have a couple of months anyway, and the House and Senate will go Republican. The ruling was the latest development in an ongoing effort by House Oversight Committee to enforce a subpoena issued to Trump's accounting firm measures. It sought the documents in 2019 after former Trump lawyer Michael Cohen testified in a congressional hearing that Trump inflated his total assets and sinking loans, but deflated his assets to reduce his real estate taxes. First of all, Michael Cohen was... he committed crimes because of a failed taxi business and a whole bunch of other issues that he dealt with on his own. Like, he committed those crimes. To seek a reduced sentence, he then turned on Trump. Then Democrats said, "Oh, goodness, Michael Cohen is a treasure trove of information." He provided no evidence other than his opinion or viewpoint. Michael Cohen didn't provide any documents or emails or voicemails, or private servers. See, Democrats actually there's evidence of criminal activity on the Democratic side. There is zero evidence of criminal activity on Trump's side, aside from Michael Cohen or Cassidy Hutchinson or John Brennan saying, "Well, we think Trump said this," or "Somebody told us that Trump said this." Furthermore, you're talking about elevating, inflating someone's net worth. This is like a subjective issue that if you're in New York real estate, New York is the most expensive real estate on the planet, okay? The most expensive on the planet. Good luck trying to prove that he inflated his net worth. These are people who have never been in real estate. They don't understand how expensive New York, Tokyo, there's other cities in the world. They're the most expensive cities in the world. Furthermore, Deutsche Bank and other banks that he's worked with aren't going to be duped. They understand what's going on. And also, there are other billionaires. I mean, you'd have to get the testimony of other billionaires who would agree with Trump on the valuation of properties. So, inflating his total assets and reducing deflating his assets, that's related to the IRS and to the bank. But there are 150 suspicious financial transactions that James Comer and the House Oversight found with Hunter and Joe. Does Trump have 150 suspicious business transactions in addition to emails, in addition to voicemails? No, he doesn't. In addition to the vice president forcing out a prosecutor? No, he doesn't. Anyway, hit subscribe to this channel. I should have a live stream tonight at around, I would say 9 p.m. Pacific or so. But subscribe also to the nuclear confrontation and stock market crash channel, and also to the Bitcoin 10K. Oil prices 150, Bitcoin 10K, Recession channel. Ladies and gentlemen, have a fantastic day. I should be back on this channel for the live stream at around 9 p.m. Pacific or so. Thanks, everybody. Have a blessed day.